Hey, audiophiles and vinyl files. I'm Gene Della Sala, president of Audioholics, and today we're here with...
Hugo Rivera, Vice President of Marketing. Gene, it looks like Christmas over here. What's going on?
It's Beatles Mania!
Oh boy!
They've landed!
They're back!
They're back! Yeah, man, you know, I tell you, we did a gift guide and this year, the 2014 gift guide, and we just had to include this Beatles box set. And incidentally, the Beatles were bought out, the music rights were bought out by Apple. And
I didn't know that.
yeah, they found that there was a huge demand to get Beatles back on vinyl, and they came out with this box set. It's a 14-disc box set. Okay, it's 180 gram vinyl. Every one of the discs in here are 180 gram, and it's mono. And you might laugh at first when you say mono. Who the heck listens to mono anymore, right? There's reason for that. You know, the Beatles, back in the day when they were mixing their albums, mono was dominant. I mean, stereo was just coming out on the scene.
Yeah, for sure.
So the Beatles actually tailored their records to mono. They preferred mono, okay? And these are taken from the original tapes from Abbey Road Studios, and they're all done in mono. And you know, I was a little bit skeptical when I got them, but when I put them on, I could not believe, for recordings that are like 50, 60 years old, the noise floor is completely silent. It's almost like you're listening to a CD. I just can't believe
It's
how...
amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's some of the best, in terms of noise floor, it's some of the best vinyl I own. Okay, that's number one. Number two, some of the recordings, like Rubber Soul, I pulled that out of the box set. That has to be my favorite record in the collection. And it's such an undervalued record, you know. People don't really reference Rubber Soul too much, except for maybe Norwegian Wood, which is a great song, Harrison. Rubber Soul just sounds spectacular. And even though it's in mono, you swear on a good pair of speakers, like our RBH Status Reference speakers, it almost sounds stereo. You know, I mean,
amazing.
you get like almost the stereo effect from the instrumentation, and then you could get a good, almost a phantom image from the vocals. So it's like, I was like, how could these be in mono? I was like shocked. But then, you know, you go back to the stereo recorders that we're used to, and man, the thing I used to hate about the Beatles records is you got like John Lennon in one speaker, number 9, number 9, number 9, and you got Yoko in the other speaker, you know, doing whatever. So
Right.
I hated the isolation of their early stereo recordings. So I think the mono set is just amazing in terms of its fidelity, and in terms of you wanting to get true to the source of what it was. It just lets you relive that, especially for older folks that grew up with the Beatles. I mean, you and I weren't even invented then.
Right.
But my brothers and parents, I mean, when I showed my older brother this, he was like in tears. He's like, oh my
Sure.
God. It brought back memories.
I'm sure.
And, you know, just that's what vinyl does. Vinyl elicits emotion out of you that you don't get in another format.
And I think we alluded to that in our first vinyl versus CD video, you know?
Yeah.
I think there's something to be said about the experience of actually listening to a vinyl as opposed to a CD or even an MP3.
Oh, God.
Let's not even go there. But
Yeah, I mean, in general, when you sit down for listen to vinyl, you're not going to skip around songs.
No.
And you're going to sit there and enjoy the entire record. And what makes it even better in this case, they have artwork in here that's just stellar. I mean, they got pictures in color of the Beatles, and each album has its own little treasures. They even have a book, a historical book on the Beatles we have out here. I mean, Beatle files will go nuts over this box set. There's hours upon hours. I haven't even gotten through every record yet. I maybe listened to about 7 or 8 of them so far. And I have to say, some of them are a little bit flat sounding. Some of the recordings are, you know, you take it with a grain of salt, that's what it is. But some of them are just magical, like Rubber Soul, the Mono Masters. Mono Masters are great, you know, Sgt. Pepper. It's really got everything that a Beatles fan would want. And the box set, it's, you know, they're only going to make, I think they're going to make like 1 million of them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it's about $400. It's a little spendy, but, you know, it's a great Christmas gift.
That's what I was going to say, you know.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah. Season's greetings, you know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I would take this over like a Blu-ray or, you know, like a Transformers Atmos disc any day, to be honest with you.
How about a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, guys, if you're really into the Beatles and you have a nice turntable and you're into vinyl, I'm telling you, it's not just the music. It's just, you're going to have friends over. You're going to pour some drinks. You're going to relive one of the greatest times in musical history in its authentic format that we did, back in the day. So it's...
Where can people get it?
Amazon sells it. We put it in our gift guide. I think I put a link to Amazon, but I'm sure you could Google search it and find other sources. I think Amazon sells it the cheapest. They sell it for under $400.
Yeah, they always have good deals. That's
Yep.
cool. Awesome stuff, Gene. Cool. Well, I think we'll be listening to some Beatles right now then.
Yeah, let's shut the camera up and do that.
You bet. And then for you guys, in the meantime, you can go ahead and subscribe to our channel, and also feel free to visit audioholics.com for tons of information and reviews and myth busting and the whole 9 yards. And you can sign up also to our newsletter, which we send out at least once a week, and you'll be able to get our latest and greatest videos and articles as well. Okay, feel free to share this video, and until next time, keep listening.